My first thought when I unboxed the Epomaker Galaxy 100 Lite keyboard was classic. And heavy. Definitely heavy. In fact, I'm not sure why they added the term Lite into its product name, despite this being version 2 of the original Galaxy 100. Let's take a closer look and see what it's all about. Thank you so much to Epomaker for sending us a review unit of the Galaxy 100 Lite. All thoughts and opinions are our own. They did not get to preview this video prior to us publishing it. And if you want to check out other keyboard reviews, be sure to mosey on over to Sypnotix.com for more. This 96% keyboard looks unassuming on any desk and would do well for someone who would make good use of a number pad or other function keys. But let's start with the frame. The Galaxy 100 Lite features an aluminum base, making it look high quality, modern, and functional. The color scheme on the black variant has a classic look to it, but inside the keyboard and above the aluminum are many other layers that are noticeably giving stability to the keyboard and make the typing sounds enjoyable. There's multiple foam layers, hot swappable PCB, lubed linear switches, and PBT keycaps that all contribute to what makes the Galaxy 100 Lite look and feel great. While the keyboard is indeed thocky, it's somehow muffled in sound to not be annoying or loud to type. I'm pretty self-conscious about how loud my keyboard is, especially because I'm a fast typist and my microphone placement is not too far from my keyboard. When taking notes while on Zoom, others on calls I'm in can hear me typing at the same time. In this case, typing on the Galaxy 100 was a very pleasant experience and satisfying to hear. In terms of comfort, it's not adjustable, but if you have a wrist rest, I found it to be the perfect height for someone who wants just a little bit of support. The keys also feel very well spaced out and easy to navigate. While I typically prefer my keyboards to have screens, the Galaxy 100 Lite has just one volume knob in the top right. It's convenient, easy to use, and straightforward. There's no gimmicks on this keyboard, and you get a solid user experience that can be used for a student or office worker. You can also remap keys and set macros if you're using this for gaming, although the Galaxy 100 Lite is not advertised as a gaming keyboard. You can also set these functionalities across Windows, Mac, and Android. Since the Galaxy 100 Lite isn't trying to compete with flashier keyboards, its dynamic RGB backlighting is also fairly muted. It is noticeable thanks to its south-facing LEDs, but it's not obnoxious or trying to be too eye-catching. Nevertheless, I found the RGB to be bright enough to notice even during daytime in a sunny home office, and colors still being vivid enough to discern. Users do have the option to change RGB settings thanks to the VIA software and can personalize things like brightness, colors, and lighting. While everything on paper sounds great about the Galaxy 100 Lite, I had one major gripe that ultimately made my experience with this keyboard very unenjoyable. And that was disappointing because everything else about the keyboard was seemingly perfect. And that is the connectivity. Like many other higher-end keyboards, there's multiple ways to connect to the Galaxy 100 Lite. You can connect via cabled wire to USB-C port, 2.4 GHz hub, or Bluetooth 5.0. And the absolutely disappointing part of the keyboard was how long it took to connect. I'm not quite sure why it was so bad, but in every instance of Bluetooth connectivity that I used this keyboard, it felt as though it took at least 10 seconds for the keyboard to wake up and respond. This was frustrating on multiple levels, especially during work, if my keyboard went to sleep and I was trying to type a response or email while thinking quickly. In this day and age, keyboards should not take this long to reconnect to devices. And this was the case on both my MacBook Air and Dell laptops. For this reason alone, I have a really hard time recommending this keyboard. Despite very shoddy connectivity, the Galaxy 100 Lite has a fantastic 8,000 mAh battery that really does last. After using this keyboard for over a month, I have only had to charge it a handful of times, despite using it every day for multiple hours a day with the RGB lights on consistently. Without the lights, the keyboard can allegedly go for up to 512 hours, which is absolutely a long time to me. Charging the keyboard is fast and easy with a USB-C cable, and the keyboard notifies its users when the battery needs to be charged thanks to its red indicator light that flashes when low battery. It's little things like this that remind me how much thought Epomaker has put into putting functionality first into its keyboards. For a price of about $120, the Galaxy100 Lite is sturdy, well-built, and designed for users. Despite having all the features and technology most people would want in a keyboard, this was not my preferred Epomaker keyboard thanks to its shoddy connectivity. If this issue were fixed, or if you're already using an always cable-connected keyboard, I can definitely see the value in it. Let me know what features you look for most in a keyboard. I want to hear all about it. I'm Lida from the Sypnotix, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!